Change is inevitable. Changing, on the other hand, is a choice. This mentality has stuck with me for a couple of years now, and for the most part, it worked, building a comfortable lifestyle around it. However, this space didn't change at all. Actually, for my entire life, I spent pretty much every second I got in this space. It definitely transformed a little bit, but not to the degree I couldn't fall back into all the bad habits I've accumulated over that period. There's proof you're supposed to eat lunch in a different area than your workspace. Why? Unconsciously, your mind knows what you're supposed to do in that area. Your chill area shouldn't also be your work or train area. I'm lucky enough to choose and set everything up to fill my needs. But not in a simple, clean, new minimalistic way. It should represent myself, has deep focus potential, and lastly, be a creative project. Interior design probably is one of the least and most attractive parts when it comes to actually setting it up. When it's done for the most part. I'm eager enough to compete with it all. Even though I don't have any knowledge, I do feel like my vision of expression definitely elevated. Creating videos may only seem to help at your own visual growth at first glance, but I do think differently, and we'll figure that out today. The apartment might be in a good state to fill the apartment needs. However, this is not what we are going for. On one hand, it lacks functionality. Even if I already took my toes into setting up some essentials, there's still a long way to go. But the aesthetics, we need that. For a creative like me, everything, lighting, positioning, hiding annoying Steckdosen, hollowness. Hollow. So hollow. Is exactly what I want to fix. So finally I had the plan, time, and a couple of helping hands to eventually get going. Milan positioning measurement. Ja, nein, es ist ziemlich, ich weiß genau, was es ist. An idea sounds easy in your head. Very quickly, it evolves into something way bigger, just by letting it flow. Whilst the idea could come alive fast and easy, we all know there will be several issues we encounter through the process. It's a rather unique experience, working with people who are top-notch at the things they're doing. Inspirational and thankful at the same time. Made it through, which means we're ready to reverse engineer that setup, then get the internet cable through. It's kind of crazy, like the engineering behind or the mechanic behind it. You have to think so far if you want to keep like the hole that little, like it's that big. What it takes, just like the problem-solving mentality, amazes me the most. I do have some very developed skills. Setting this whole space up is definitely not on my scorecard. It also reveals how little we can do alone. Glad to have such people around, making this whole project a quite memorable experience. If you would have asked me a couple of months ago, how far would you take your own creativity? I probably would have responded with something like, just filmmaking? Or does anything else count too? It's just like the quote, when one door closes, another one opens. Documenting and visual expression might be the door itself, but in there were quite a few others that grabbed my attention. Customizing adds meaning behind every little piece, which gives character, stories to tell. Whenever something looks boring, I immediately sense the urge to change it. Those mini projects, kinda a new hobby I picked up on. most exciting thing that I could use. Passt. Der Raum nimmt Form an. Quick update. The functionality part on this area I think is kind of figured out. Also the lighting down here and up there, kind of cool, but there's still one or two things missing. Proper feeling is one of them, and therefore we're gonna go for plants. Hopefully this also could reduce that hollowness that definitely makes work with audio and voiceovers quite a nightmare. Any room could be shaped or formed in an infinite way. This project just started out of curiosity. It made me discover bits I rarely put time to. And to be honest, I never would have if it wasn't for the people around me. They knew how to make my own vision come to life. Because having an idea is great, but actually taking action and pursuing it is a whole nother ballgame. Even if it was just the beginning.